Sir, as you're seeing here, this is a biometric facial recognition device with a printer attachment. Here we are using in the box, in this customized box, a facial recognition device as well as a printer inside. This is a standard printer from the Epson. It is a very heavy duty printer. So I'll just open the case and I'll show it to you how it has been done. See, this is the device which can contain up to from 2000 to 4000 users as per your choice. Then this is a heavy duty printer with a big paper roll. So there is no need to change the paper roll again and again. So it can give you a very good frequency, see here. And it has an auto paper cut also. Sir, now I have shown you the machine first. Now I'll show you the software part of it for your use. How we can use or configure a canteen machine with a software. Now you see, I am doing a login. I have given the password and username. After that, the screen is appeared. This is the, now you see, this is the main menu of the software. First of all, we have to configure the machine in configuration. So we have to go to the install terminal. In install terminal, we have to give the machine name. It is a user-friendly name. You can give anything. For example, canteen. Now I have to give here the IP address of the device. It is 192.168.000 or 002. After that, I can select the device address code in case if you are using a multiple machines. So right now I am putting the code 1 only. Then I have to use the machine type. So there are various model. Now this model is basically F910. Now I have installed this model. Once it is installed, I can go to the scan and I can check the connectivity. Now this means if it says OK, that means connectivity is OK. Now machine is connected with my software. In later videos, I will show you how to install this software also. Right now, we are just showing you the configuration part. Now, once this is configured, after that, first of all, we have to make the user list. So, user list is there in utility menu. In utility menu, the employee maintenance is there. Now, whatever your user code is there, you can put it here. For example, I am putting 999. My card ID is also 999. Then I am giving a name. That is a one call. Save. So record added to local database, want to download to terminal. I can say yes also, or I can make a list and put all lists together. I can send it to the device. See, now it is added, say it is showing OK. Now I am creating another user in this device. Call 8888. 8888. Name is, for example, Damini. I have saved it. Now this time I am saying no. So this way we can create the entire list. Once list is created, we can go to the employee maintenance once again, employee validation table. From here, either I can choose a single employee or I can choose a batch wise employee. So I am choosing a batch wise. Show employee. It will show me the list of employee we have created. So right now only 2 is there. So I am just saying OK and add. So from here we are doing a bulk upload into the device. So once bulk upload is done, first we have to enroll the user into the device. Now next step I will show you that. Now we have came to the device to enroll the user which we have already downloaded using software into this device. So first of all, we will go to the menu. Right now the device is open, otherwise we can have an administrator also. Without administrator, we cannot log in. So in this user management, we will go to enroll. In enroll, we will put the same code which we have given there. See, automatically name has appeared for one call which we have downloaded. So once we have done this, okay, then we have to select, we have to enroll the face. Now I am enrolling the face. See, it is following me. I have to do left, right, up, down, all sides of my face. It is done. Now I am doing access and attendance. Okay, now it will capture my photograph also. It's being done. Now if I show my face, it will identify me, but right now it is not going to identify me because this is a canteen machine, and in canteen machine, see, it has rejected me. I have not loaded any time zone or reference that I'll show you later in the this software. In the meantime, we are enrolling one more user. Now you see, now we are enrolling one more user. First we are pressing menu, user management, enroll, and the code of the second user. Now this is Damini. Damini has to enroll. Face. See. Now she's showing the face. Left, right, up, down, little bit. So there is a bar moving down. Once the enrollment is done, we have to save. We have to capture our image. Now Dawni has saved. Now we have created two users, and further now we are coming out. So now we'll create now see, invalid time zone it is showing because that time zone is not enrolled right now. So now I will take you to the software for further canteen configuration. Till now we have shown you how to configure the machine, how to download the user into the device. Now there is a second part. Now you see, after utility, once we have configured the machine and downloaded the user in the machine, and we have enrolled them also on a basis of facial recognition, now we will go to the canteen tab. In canteen tab, there is a canteen menu names. So we can choose our canteen menu name. For example, we do have a breakfast. We can add this. Yes. Then there is a lot more thing that I will explain you later. So the breakfast, I have to choose under group of breakfast. Save. Are you sure want to create this group? Yes. Similarly, now we will create another list which is lunch. Add. Simply I have to select the lunch group and I have to save. So this has been saved. Now I have to create another list for dinner. Add. Yes. There is another option. We can have a multiple items under one group also, that I will explain you later. Right now I am just making a easy integration. Now it has been saved. So now after doing this, creating the menu, we have to do a canteen time slot. And this time slot we have to download into the machine. For example, our breakfast. Our breakfast start at 07 AM. This is a selectable time, and till I say 10 AM. So I have to choose during this period only breakfast should appear on the slip. So I am setting it. Similarly, I am doing it for lunch. Example, lunch start from 12 to 14. 2 hours duration is there. Or you can set it differently also. Now there is a third option for dinner. Dinner timing starts from 19 means 7 PM to night 21. So all these are flexible timings and you can choose this. Now this has been set. Now all these information has gone into the machine. Now we can do a canteen slip, header and footer also, like I have given here company name, and at the bottom, please do not waste food. So this message will also print on this slip which we are going to generate from the device. Now you see, like we have already configured the machine, we have downloaded the data, we have made the different options for breakfast, lunch and dinner, whatever we were looking for. So after that, now because we have to wait whole day to check the time zone, so we are manually going to change the time of the device, and basis on that I am going to show you, because our right now I am giving the device a morning time from here. For example, I am doing 07, because from 7 our breakfast start. So I am doing a set. Now this time will change into the device. Now we have sent that time. Now if we see, now device is there on 7:58. Now I'll ask user to show his or face. First of all, I am showing my face. Now you see that this slip has came out with the name of breakfast. Such fast it is. Now you see one more user is coming in front of the device and it is giving the printout. Now you see, for one user it is giving a multiple printout. Now this thing is basically as per your choice. If we set the timing for this thing, so the second print will not come for a single user. This is just for demonstration purpose. We have kept it open, like a user can have a multiple prints. Now I am going to show you how we can change this option. For example, in menu we are going to the system settings. In system settings we are going in attendance, and there is one option called interval. Right now it is 0 second. We can do it up to 15,300 seconds. Just to show you, I will just do it 60 seconds. For within a 1 minute, a user cannot take out the second print. Now you see. Just please. See, now it is showing already punched. Now, after 1 minute, it has taken the breakfast. Now you see, this slip is containing all the information like your company name, your date, your time, breakfast, then your user basically enrollment number, then his name and the message you want to give. Thank you. Now you see, I have set the time for 1 minute and I am in front of the device and I am showing my face. It is always saying already verified. It is not printing out the coupon. But after 1 minute, I am just pausing the video. After 1 minute again, I will show my face. Now you see how fast it is going to take. Now you see, the time has changed. Now we have kept the limit. Right now time is 8:02 in the device. We have kept the limit. A user can punch only once in a minute. So this time is changeable. We can do up to 15,300 seconds, almost many hours. So I am going to show my face within the same time slot. It has given me the printout. But similarly, if a second time I'll show my face, because time limit is there, it is not going to print the slip for me. Neither it is going to record any information of this punch into the device. So till 1 minute, it will not accept. I am doing a multiple time. It's saying already verified. Now, earlier we have set the time for breakfast. Now I am doing it for during lunch time. So lunch time start from 12. I set it 12:58. Now again, if I show my face, now my device has set on the lunch. Now again, if I show my face, it will give the coupon as lunch. So this is my lunch time for the device. Similarly, if I do it, and again for 1 minute, it is not going to take my face again. So similarly, like if I do it for dinner time, automatically it will come. Now there are in between, they are going to some blank zones also, like there is no timing. So it will not going to give any kind of a print. Now you see, breakfast time slot is 7 to 10. Lunch time slot is 12 to 14, dinner time slot is 19 to 21. So between 14 to 7 p.m. there is no punch. So right now what I am going to do, I am going to choose a timing where no time zone is there. So I am going to set and time, going to option set time and date. I am doing an option called 15, like 3 p.m. 59 minutes. Now I am setting it. Now once it is done, now you see, this time will change into the device 15:59, you see. Now I am showing the face, so it is showing invalid time zone. So that means if anybody coming during the invalid time zone, the person will not be accepted, nor person will be accepted, nor his printout will come. For example, now we have done all the punches of the day. Now we want the data or report as per our punches. So first of all, we have to go to the main menu. We have to capture the data. We have to select the device and we have to say start capture. So whatever records was there, because during trial we have done this much punch only, so it is saving 14 record captured. Now once record are captured, we can directly go to the report menus. In report we will select canteen reports. In canteen report, you see there are the time zone which we have selected. So we can take a consolidated report also for all 3 time zones, and the users right now 2 only. We can select the date from here, and I am saying OK. So now it is generating the report from the database. Yes. Now you see, this is the report for various employees. Like for example, breakfast 999, Pawan call has taken at 7:58. Lunch, Pawan call has taken at 12:53. Damini has taken the breakfast at 7:58. So this is the thing, like this came into the menu. This is a daily detail report. Then we do have other options also. Now earlier we have chosen just daily option. Now there is a daily summary also. If we are choosing the daily summary, we are selecting, we can do one by one also, or we can select all the options. And I have selected all the employees. Now I am saying OK. Now start. Now this is the daily summary for today's date. Total number of breakfast, then total number of lunch taken. Dinner was 0 because we have not done any punch of the dinner. Similarly, there is a monthly report also that I am going to show you in next step. Now we are going to choose the third option called monthly summary. In a month, how much total lunch and dinner we have served in our canteen. Now there is a date range. In monthly we can do a fortnightly also. Basis on that date range, it is going to show us the report from 1st September to 24th September example. I am saying OK. Now you see, here is a total detailed report. For example, employee number this, name of the user this, total breakfast taken in a month, total lunch taken in a month, total dinner taken in a month. So this way you will get the report. And right now this is our standard version. In case if anything is needed, you can let us know. Not only we can provide you these reports, we can provide this data directly into your third party table also if you want to further process it for some other application. Because I have just shown you the 2-3 part of the software. There are various options in the software which can be utilized. As I told you, like we can directly map the data also. There are various options. For example, in utility, configuration, canteen, then there is an option called maintenance. In maintenance, there is a database setup. In database setup, I can send this data to any third-party software, whether it is MS SQL, Oracle, MySQL. So I have to give the credential here and I have to connect that table. So whatever transaction we are doing, all transaction will directly go to any third-party application. Thank you very much.